Hi, I'm Joe from Bloomfield, and today we're going to answer the question, is my pool leaking? So I'm here at our display pool in Newcastle, Ontario, and we're going to talk about different ways that your pool could be leaking, but really it's probably not. So most times people call and they're very upset, my pool is leaking, I've lost lots of water, I don't know what's happening. I would say 99% of those is caused by evaporation. So let's talk about evaporation first. Right now it is late October and I've heated this pool up for demonstration purposes. Right now it's sitting about 70 degrees Fahrenheit. That isn't that warm in the summer, but right now when the air is quite cold, we are going to lose water quite rapidly. So something to remember about evaporation. If your water is hot, the air is cold, all your water is leaving through the top of the pool. So technically it is leaking, but it's something that is hard for us to control. So the main time we get these calls are early in the spring when we're so excited to get swimming. The kids are bugging you, let's get the pool heated up. Dad's being nice, heats the pool. The next day, we've lost 3 inches of water. Well, if you do not cover your pool at night when you have hot water and cold air, you can look out, turn the lights on, and you can see the steam, or like we like to call money lines, leaving the pool. Okay? So in the middle of the summer though, you don't notice this happening because the air is hot, it's humid. You're not getting the evaporation caused by hot water and cold air. So that's the main thing that people think their pool is leaking. If you cover the pool at night and you lost 4 inches of water overnight, we may have an issue, but most times that won't happen. So cover the pool. Let's try that first. Now, another reason people can think their pool is leaking is caused by waterfalls. On this pool here, we have 3 waterfalls. Unfortunately, I've already closed them for the winter. But if I were to leave this pool running for 24 hours a day with water running into the pool and it's windy, it's hot, the temperatures are changing, we again are going to have major water loss. So as the water spills into the pool, wind can hit it and push it against the back wall, which will cause loss. But also, if the water is actively moving very, very fast, that will also increase evaporation. So when it comes to waterfalls, I really only want you to run them when you have company over, when you're enjoying your backyard. There is no reason to have them running when you're inside. It will save your water bill. Now, one last reason you can be losing water, other than a real leak, is because you have so many people swimming, getting in and out of the pool. If you're having a pool party, you'll notice that you'll lose a lot of water, 4 inches possibly, of people just jumping in and cannonballs. Water is leaving on everyone. So be prepared on those busy party days to put the hose in the pool and top it up, as we don't want our pump to run dry. Now, a fiberglass pool, the shell is quite thick and it is very, very durable. So the odds of there being a hole in the shell that isn't a visible crack or large area is very, very slim. If a dog jumped in the pool, his nail cannot puncture it like a liner pool. So we don't have to worry about those situations. The other thing we could have going on is maybe a light has loosened or it needs more silicone, but a leak of that nature would be very, very slow that you probably wouldn't even notice it in your water line. A good way to test how much water you're losing is take a little piece of electrical tape and mark the water level on your skimmer and then check it 24 hours later with the pool covered. See how much you lost. If you had a leak in a line that's running to the pump, you would lose water so fast that it's undeniable that you have a leak. Rarely is there a little drip caused in a line. When we install your pools, we have pressure tested every line going in, so we know they're solid at the time of install. That being said, 3-4 years down the line, you need to be careful how you're closing the pool. If the pools have not been closed properly, you can have ice build up in lines over the winter that can cause tears. And this is something we need to address quickly, as you'll notice how much water you're losing. You can also get slight drips at your pool equipment, at elbows, at fittings. These are not a major concern, but we do need to deal with them. That again would not be a major water loss or noticeable water loss in the pool. So if you've got to the point where 100% there is a leak somewhere, there are companies out there called leak detection companies. Just Google leak detection. They will come out with sonar, with cameras, and they will pinpoint any leaks to save any tear up of your deck or extra stress. They're not cheap, but they're worth it because it's an instant find. At that point, if we know, we say there's a line that's broken right here. It's been marked with an X. We simply have to pull up the brick, dig down, add a coupling, fix an elbow, etc., and we're back in business. So I don't want you to stress these situations too much. We need to think them through and just analyze the situation. What's the weather like? Have I been covering my pool? How much water am I losing? How quickly? But we can help you through that. But these are the things you look at first. So I hope that answered some of your questions. The answer to the question is probably not. So please cover your pool at night if it's cold, or turn your heater down. Hot water, cold air, lose lots of water. Thanks for watching.